So can I ask, in your argument that what they have at the moment suits their needs, what is the experience of your organisation or you in counter-terrorism or counter-crime or counter-paedophilia operations to be able to make the judgment that what those agencies have at the moment is sufficient for their needs, despite their absolute, clear and unequivocal advice to this committee that that's not the case?
Sir, I think it's entirely self-evident that I have no experience in counter-terrorism, counter-intelligence or counter-paedophilia. What I do have is access to research that has been performed in the European Union and the United States.
No, I'm not talking about research in Europe. I'm talking about advice to this committee from agencies like the AFP that what they have at the moment is entirely insufficient given the adaptive nature of the threat that we've seen, the resurgent threat of terrorism, paedophilia networks which are becoming increasingly adaptive. Your evidence to this committee just a moment ago was that what they have is sufficient for their needs. So I'm searching, frankly, for how you would justify that. It must be on the basis of some more superior knowledge than the people who are actually conducting these operations.
I'm going to repeat my previous answer, sir. We have looked at the experience of the European Union and the United States, where there has been extensive research done on these schemes, and they have been found to be, as we believe, unnecessary and disproportionate. That doesn't mean that we don't think that information should be kept on persons of interest. There are already very broad powers available to law enforcement and intelligence agencies to access that information right now. As you would be aware, in the year to June last year, I believe, there was something like 600,000 authorisations for communications data processed in this country. There is no shortage of information available to law enforcement and intelligence at this point.
So you would prioritise research, undefined at this stage, to the clear evidence of agencies involved in the conduct of these operations in keeping our society safe, that what they have at the moment is insufficient. I understand your point. Thank you, Chair.
Thanks, Andrew.